Something like this. Striking from side, but have some witik and down. I have here fighting stance. Up strike from upper part, mid part, or the leg, and to the hand area. For today, we're going to have a little like an amara things. This way. Have some witik and good day, stickman, combate. Okay, for today, we're going to have a little like an amara things. This amara, just a basic one. It could be applied also in the long range. So I have here the stick dummy. So basic things we need to understand first before we go for that, like the lesson of the amara we have. So for example, we could have strike from upper part, mid part, or the leg, or the knee part, right? So it could be I strike you up from your head and your body and your leg. Fighting stance is always right foot forward. So I have your fighting stance. I have your fighting stance. So by the way, I'm using a very long stick I have. So this is my usual stick. Okay, so but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11 nodes here. But very smaller diameter than our usual sticks. Anyway, so because just to show you like playing like a sword, like a weapon, like a blade, and also we will discuss about a little bit of the bat, because instead of using blade, I don't have blade. Because if you have like a blade, a long one, like for example the kampilan, right? Kampilan is always one hand held. It's not for double hand holding. Huh? You need to understand that kampilan is only for one hand. But kampilan has its own ability of the balance and the good in maneuver because of because of the part of this handle is like that. So the kampilan makes easy to up when you strike downward or like cutting the head of the opponent, like our national hero. So I have to take this one out. So our form I'm going to share to you today is something like this. Striking from side, but have some witik and down. Striking from side, but have some witik. That's it. That's how simple it is. So strike crossway, have some witik, and down. So from this is like, sometimes we call it loop, but actually this is like witik. From up, strike, this one is like a pai, and have some diversion of this pai. Just bring these things, the weight and the momentum, you continue it, and then have some strike down. For example, there is a hand, there is a stick, there is a fight. So from this momentum, very strong. You see, still here in fighting stance, I strike back and once again. So it become a form something like this. So I strike the crossway and have some witik and have some crossing down. So crossway, have some witik and to the center part and cross down. For example, if there is like a weapon, crossway, have some witik or to the head. It may be. Maybe if this one, like have some here, have some witik, and I go backward, just skip a little bit and have some step backward because to safety my right leg because of the swing. I'm not here because it might hit this way something like this, or I need to go backward because this is very strong. For example, if you're using real blade, this is very dangerous. Now, my friend, if see this kind of demonstration, he will laugh. Why? Because he has an experience of tugging the knee with a real blade, tugging the knee with a real blade. So, kung batis ko yung maranga, for example, I'm swinging my blade very strong here, I have to step this one. I'm very strong here, I have to step this way. For example, here, we go back, and the crossway, I have some witik, and maybe a little bit here, and down to the hand area. So, in crossway, have some witik, and to the hand area. 1, 2, 3. So, crossway, have some witik. Crossway, come back with some witik, and go to the center. I might strike the head, or if the hand or with a weapon protruding, I have to strike back. And again, observe, in the cock position, I can always fight back for the retaliation. It become like here, and have some fighting stance, combatis prima moranga, always right foot forward. So from here I go crossway, have some witik, and strike. Crossway, have some witik, and strike. Or I could go forward as well, crossway, and strike. Crossway, reverse, or pai-pai. Crossway, pai-pai, and have some strike. Remember, I'm still in the cock position. Anytime I can strike you. Okay, so fighting stance. From crossway, we could go from reverse way. We could go from top to bottom way. For example, I go reverse way and up, and have some down. In one count. In one count. We are inspired of that position. We are inspired of that strike because of the butt. Or you have heavy weapon like the kampilan things, very long. Because I have a very short sundang. Heavy, but I have one here, metal, not aluminum. Okay, here. From my cock position, fighting stance of combatis prima moranga, I go like butting your knee, go butting your hips, your knee, your leg, your hips, your thigh, your hips. I'm banging here, but look at this one. And I come back right away. I hit or not, I come back right away. Supposedly, if you have heavy weight, in stick, very light. In stick, if I strike you, I really hit you, then I stop, something like this. Or somebody stopping my attack with your hand, blocking with your hand, whatever it is. When somebody block my hand, we combat scream mambranga, simply go up. We strike here, blocking my hand, block here, then we go up. Instead, continue the things, we cannot continue, you cannot continue. Somebody blocking, someone is blocking your hand here, then you go up. Somebody's blocking your hand here, then you go up. Right? Because the stick is very light. But if you have bat, or if you have sword, the big one, you cannot simply go like pai-pai. And in the blade, it is not very appropriate. We strike the blade with some pai-pai because you are using the side, not the blade. For example, here, this is like a blade because the weight. What I mean, if I strike here, then I come up like this way. But this is maybe like just to defend something and have some striking, and come back with some crossway. So it becomes something like that. Fighting stance, sorry, fighting stance, reverse, have some witik, and down. I'm stepping backward. Now I'm going to step forward. Reverse, reverse, witik, and have some strike at the center. Reverse, have some strike and strike at the center. And you can repeat the process as well. Reverse and strike. Reverse and strike. The cross way or downward way. So, fighting stance, cross way, reverse way, downward. I step forward now. I go some reverse. So it could be very applicable. I go sideways so that you can learn. Reverse way. I'm stepping backward. Now I'm going to step forward. Reverse. That's all for today. Combate.